What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So looking at yesterday's free picks, we ended up 3-2 on the day. Honestly, we got really unlucky on our man Xavier Edwards. Xavier Edwards hitter fantasy. We took him over 6.5. He ended with 6. He got 2 hits. If we would have played hits, runs, and RBIs, he would have cashed. So that was just a bad choice on my part because I expected maybe a walk, maybe some type of steal or something like that. But it didn't happen. He just got 2 hits, no RBIs, anything like that. So that is what it is. But he did chalk us. We had Kyle Freeland pitching outs. That one was absolutely free. We had our man Mark Williams points and rebounds. He cashed that pretty easily. We had Durant PRA. That one was sweaty, but he did cash us out. And then we had our man Miles Bridges PRA, who Miles shot like 4 for 17 or something. Like the dude couldn't make a shot. It is what it is, man. That was just a bad call. Wish he could have had a better game. If he would have made 50% of his shots, he cashed easily. But it is what it is, man. To 3-2 yesterday. Not a awful day, but obviously not the day that we want. Hoping for a sweep today. So today what I'm doing is I'm giving away 5 free picks. I'm going to do 3 NBA. Then I'm going to do 2 baseball plays. Hopefully we can have us a good day today. Before we do any of that, I am going to pick a winner from yesterday's video to win a free month of VIP. So if you're new to the channel, if we get 250 likes on this video, I pick a random comment down below to win a free month. So make sure you guys drop a like, drop a comment. You got to be subscribed to win, so make sure you guys hit that sub button. And let's pick our winner from yesterday's video. So winner from yesterday is going to be for Jay Will, who said horrible luck, LOL. Well, Jay, I hope your luck was better. Hopefully we have a good day for you today, man. Send me a message on Discord. You got a free month of VIP. Appreciate the love and support from everybody. And if you guys do want to get all of our plays, you can head on over to our WAP or our Patreon. Link for both of those are down in the description. You can join our Discord for free. We'd love to have you guys a part of the community, especially during baseball and NBA. Now's the time to join. There's still going to be bad days, but there's going to be a lot more good days than bad days, I'm telling you. And hopefully we can have us a good day for you today if you join up today. But you can get a free month signing up for any partnered app. That includes Underdog, Sleeper, Parlay Play, Better, Chalkboard, NOVIG, and Dabble. If you sign up for any of those 7 apps, make the minimum deposit using our code. Send me a message. I'll get you added for free VIP, and you can sign up for all 7 apps. And you can get up to 7 months for free. They do stack. Just let me know, and I'll get you guys added. But excuse me. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and jump into these picks. Got an okay NBA. Well, okay is not the word. We got a pretty crappy slate. Let's be honest here. We got Kings and Magic. That one could be competitive. Nets and Wizards. Not a good game in my opinion. Heat and Sixers. I don't think that's going to be. I mean, it could be competitive, but I don't know about how that one's going to go, really. Lakers and Grizzlies should stay pretty competitive. Pacers and Thunder. I think OKC takes this one, obviously, but we'll see what happens. Mavericks and Bulls might be competitive, maybe. I don't know. It depends on how Josh Giddey comes out here playing. Then Celtics and Spurs. Celtics probably going to blow out the Spurs, if we're being honest. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into pick number 1 of the day. We're going to do NBA first. So the first NBA pick I have for today is going to be over on the Maverick side of things. And I am taking a slight risk with this one, obviously. I like some of these risky plays. I really do, because some of them give you better value. I'm taking our man Anthony Davis. So I'm taking AD, and I'm taking him over points. Now, AD is not typically the player that I'll play just points because he gets a lot of rebounds. He can get some decent amount of assists. So points sometimes won't be the move for AD. But what we're going to look at is AD since his injury. So obviously he's injured. He comes back. They put him in for 26 minutes. He gets 18 PRA. Then they put him in the next game for 29 minutes, and he gets 22 PRA. So let's take a look at field goal attempts. He shot 9 shots his first game back. He hit 67% of them. His second game back, he shot almost 20 shots. Now, PJ Washington is game time decision tonight as well, so we're going to come over here to injury news. We're going to look at who they're missing. Derek Lively, Caleb Martin, PJ Washington's game time decision. We know AD can score 22 points. If PJ Washington sits, that's going to leave a lot of, plus Kai Jones, that's going to leave a lot of usage for our man AD in terms of scoring. Now, I think he's going to come out here. I think they're going to give him 30 minutes tonight. I really do. Playing against Chicago, slightly competitive game. I don't think they're going to push him. Obviously, they're not going to push an injury. But Chicago is known for one of the worst defenses in the league. So looking at them, you guys can already tell 28th in points, 29th in rebounds. They give up second to last in pretty much both categories. If you go to power forward, it's 25th and 28th. And then to the center is 27th and 23rd. So either way, whichever position they have AD in tonight, he's going to have a good matchup, especially versus Vucevic. We know Vucevic does not play any defense. Head-to-head data versus the Bulls, he has 33 points his last 2 games. None are from this season, but if you look at him in the season, he's averaging 37 points. That's points and rebounds. I am so sorry. Where he is averaging 25 points per game on the season, cashing this 65% of the time. So you look at his last games, obviously he had 15 points and he had 22 or 12 points. Now, if he shoots anywhere close to 19 field goal attempts tonight, I feel like he's going to give us 22 points. That's just my opinion on it. I like the play for the value you're getting here. If you want to risk it for PRA, maybe he gets a bunch of rebounds. I don't know, but I do think AD is going to come out here, and I think he's going to be a scorer tonight. So I'm taking my chances on it. I'll pull it up on Props Madness. We can take a look and see what they think about it. It just logged me out. So we're not going to pull up Props Madness. Screw that. I guess we're going to use Predictive Profits. So Predictive Profits is another platform I use. If you guys want to test it out, it is 50% off if you could use code ACES. Links down in the description. We do have a link for OUTLIER here too if you want to try it out for free. 7-day free trial, links in the description. But I pull up Anthony Davis over here. We're going to see what they have him projected out. So what this platform does, it's going to run every prop. And you can set it to Sportsbook or Prizepicks. It's going to run every prop 10,000 times in this game. So it's going to give you a simulation of 10,000 times. It'll give you the hit rate, and then the projection of what they scored. So they ran 80 points in this matchup 10,000 times. He averaged 24.24 points. So he averaged 24 points in those games, and he hit 62% of the games. So obviously that's a good projection for us. It backs up my opinion on it. I like AD. If you guys want to give him a chance, you can. If you want to fade him, I don't blame you. It is AD. He has been hurt, so we'll see what happens. But Anthony Davis is going to be our first pick of the day, and I've got him locked in over on. You can get him on Prizepicks. You can get him on Parlay Play. I'll probably lock him in on Parlay Play. 1.76x here if you guys want to lock him in. But obviously Parlay Play is one of my favorite apps. If you guys want to try it out, code Fantasy Aces will get you a free month of VIP. And they have a lot of promos right now, guys. They have a lot of promos for baseball, and NHL, NBA, tons of promos going on. So highly recommend you guys give it a try. But AD pick number 1. Jumping into our second pick of the day, we are going to jump over to the Philly side of things. I am taking our man Quentin Grimes tonight. So I've been playing Grimes a lot lately. His line is really, really elevated. So we're going to pull this up. We're taking PRA, but his PRA sitting at 34.5. I'm buying it down to 29.5. So this is going to be kind of a goblin play. I'm taking it here just because it is a tough matchup versus Miami. So Miami obviously doesn't give up many stats. 7th, 21st, and 15th in points, rebounds, and assists. Go to the guard positions, it's even worse. Shooting guard specifically, 2nd, 13th, and 9th. So they're not going to give up that many stats in general. But Grimes has been killing it, man. He has 63 PRA versus Houston. He had 35 versus OKC. These are two very strong defensive teams. Now, Miami's a strongly defensive team anyway. They don't give up many points or anything like that. But I do think Grimes is going to come out here, and I think he's going to show out and cash us for it. So he's cashed 8 of his last 10. He's cashed 11 of his last 20. Obviously, they're missing pretty much their entire team still. Drummond, Embiid, Paul George, Gordon, Lowry, Maxey, McCain. Obviously we know the Sixers are running on fumes right now in terms of players. So that being said, I like Quentin Grimes tonight. He's averaging 33.6 minutes per game in his last 20. He's been playing around 35 minutes a game in his last few. As long as this game stays competitive, he's going to stay in. He's going to play. So I think he gets 30 tonight. Predictive Profits hasn't projected to go under. I don't even need to pull that up. I know they haven't projected to go under. I did check, but this is a case of where you don't have to trust just what a platform says over your gut either. Like, you got to do your own research. You got to trust your gut sometimes. If he goes under, that's my fault. I made the decision to go against what the platforms say. My opinion is he's going to go over tonight. 30 PRA is too low in terms of the usage he's getting right now, in my opinion. 34.5 is a little bit up there. I'm kind of scared of that 35 number, but he's averaging 32 in his last 20 games. He's averaging over that on the season. He's averaging 20, which, you can't look at the first half of the season because they had a full healthy team. But head-to-head data doesn't look good versus Miami either. But you got to look at his minutes, averaging 23 minutes a game. So he's almost averaging 50% more on that. And that last game he had 14 and 17. So in my opinion, Quentin Grimes comes out here and he gets it tonight. If you don't like it, just fade to play. But I am going to lock in Grimes. And you can pair him with AD if you want. And you can get this play 2.27x over on parlay play. So if I played my unit size 125, would win me $283. So nice little dub right there on parlay play. Grimes on Prizepicks is probably going to be the original line. Probably well, I lied. They do have a goblin for him, so you can play him on Prizepicks as well. If we pair him with AD, 21.5 points. If you were to put 125 on it, you'd win 281.25. So the payout is slightly better on parlay play, but it's not much better. So you can really just pick whichever platform you want. That $2 wouldn't make much of a difference, but for some people it does, and it does add up over time. But that is pick number 2 of the day, Quentin Grimes. Jumping into our last NBA play, I was only going to give 2, and I felt bad because I've been saying I'm going to do just NBA and not MLB, and my partner sent me MLB again today, so which there's some confusion on our end in terms of free picks. But anyways, I did decide to go ahead and give one extra play, a play that I like. Now this one is discounted. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out there. It's going to be another goblin play, but I like this one a lot, and I had a hard time choosing it over Quentin Grimes. And I wasn't sure which one I like better, but it's going to be for our man Paolo Banchero. So take a Paolo or Banchero. I don't know why I called him Paolo, but I'm going to take Banchero, and maybe it's because it's his name, Ryan. How about that? It's his name. But over 23.5 points. So he's cashed his 10 straight games. Banchero has really been taking off lately. Dude is averaging over 30 points per game. Now, 5 straight games over 30 versus Dallas, Charlotte, Lakers, Washington, and Houston. So every team sucks defensively except for Houston. Now, the game before that, Cleveland, he had 24. Minnesota, before that, he had 43. Then obviously goes back to the Pelicans. So he's been playing well against every single team. On the season, he's only cashed at 55%. And in his last 20, he's cashed just 80% of games. So he's been killing this 23.5 line. Head-to-head data versus the Kings, hasn't been playing super well versus the Kings. But as of right now, Paolo's a different man. He's shooting 22 field goal attempts per game over his last 10. He's been killing it. If you look at Sacramento's points defense, they give up 20th in the league in points, giving up almost 116 points per game. Go to power forward is 26th. Small forward is 20. So regardless, they give up a ton of stats. And I need to take a sip of this real quick. Still feeling a little under the weather. Not perfect yet, but we're getting there. But overall, Banchero should be able to get us 24 tonight versus the Kings. Game should stay competitive. Injury news, Kings are pretty much fully healthy. We already know Magic missing Jalen Suggs for the rest of the season, and then Wagner's out for the season or whatever too. So Cole Anthony, game time decision. Banchero, regardless, should be able to get us 24. And I like this play a lot. I'm going to pull this one up on Predictive Profits. Points. They do have Paolo projected to go under. So I'm going to click him, and we're going to see what they have him projected at. So they have him projected at 27.5. So under his original line, but if you buy this down, we can just put it at 25.5. He's obviously projected to go over, and he cashed the he went under 49%. So anyway, I'm not exactly sure how those numbers correlate. So I feel like if he had games where he dropped 50 in his projections, he could still go under half the time, so the projection would still be under maybe. I don't know. Anyway, they have him projected to get 27 points in 49% of games. I like this play for Paolo. Obviously, this reiterates what I was saying, that he should go over. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he cashes this out. And that is going to be our third pick of the day. So Banchero, let's lock him in. And you can't get him on parlay play for the same line. Wow. So you got to get this one on Prizepicks. That actually surprises me that Prizepicks is giving us better value on a play. So Banchero on Prizepicks is 23.5, and you can lock him in. So that is going to be pick number 3 of the day. For the next 2 plays, we'll be jumping over to baseball. So we're going to swap over to MLB on all of our platforms. That way we can pull up these plays. And hopefully we can get that MLB sweep today. Really, really close yesterday. Just couldn't pull it off. So first pick of the day. So first pick for baseball we're taking is going to be for our man Joe Ryan. So Joe Ryan, the Minnesota pitcher for the Twins, if you guys were wondering. Joe Ryan, what I'm locking in is going to be over 4.5 strikeouts. Now in baseball, if you're new to it, Ks is a strikeout. So K is a strikeout. So if you ever see Ks, it's the same thing as strikeouts. I'm taking him over 4.5. He's cashed this in 9 of his last 10. He cashed this in 87% of games last season. Now you got to understand, last season is last season. Obviously, it's a totally different season. Teams are going to be different. Joe Ryan, though, we're going to pull him up. So, sorry, I'm trying not to cough. But Joe Ryan, we pull him up over here. You can see he has a 3.60 ERA. And then if you look at his strikeouts per 9, he's averaging 9.8 strikeouts per 9 innings. So for every 9 innings he pitches, he gets 9.8 strikeouts. So you might as well run it up to 10. So he gets 10 Ks for every 9 innings. So he's getting more than 1 strikeout per inning on average. He's over a strikeout per inning pitcher. And I'm saying this slow to kind of teach you guys a little bit in some ways that you can research. So over a strikeout per inning, which means he's a high strikeout pitcher. He gets a lot of strikeouts. So as long, this is on average, majority of games, as long as he pitches 5 innings, he gets 5 strikeouts, according to this, or over 5 strikeouts. And we need him to get 5 strikeouts. So we just need him to pitch 5 innings, and in quotes, on average, he would go over this line. So that's one way, the way the numbers work with you. He's averaged 6 innings pitched all last season. So he had some games where he pitched 7, some games where he pitched 5. There's not many games. There's only one game on the board over here where he pitched under 5 innings. So he's going to throw around 90 pitches. 92 pitches is what he averaged last season. He had some games over 100. If he's getting lit up, obviously they're going to pull him. They're not going to lose the game just to keep Joe Ryan in the game. It's not going to happen. But I don't think he gets lit up tonight. I like this play. I'm going to lock him in. This is today anyway, 2 p.m. But I do think he gets us at least 5 Ks tonight. I think he pitches at least 5 innings. I could see him going 6 if he has a good game. And I think the odds are in our favor on this play, so I decided to lock him in. Now, not really anything down there that I was going to look at, but that is going to be pick number 1. So I'm going to pull this up on Parlay play. Joe Ryan, 4.5 Ks. Line's a little bit lower than a regular payout of 1.64x. Baseball is going to be that way. They really don't give you exact payouts like they do on other platforms. They don't have Joe Ryan on the board? Really? Okay, so Prizepicks no longer even has Joe Ryan on the board, which is really weird to me, especially it's starting pretty soon. But anyways, Joe Ryan, 4.5 Ks is going to be our first MLB play of the day and pick number 4 of the day. And I got him locked in. Like this play a lot. So that is going to be our 4th one. Jumping into our final play of the day, pick number 5. We're going to take our man Mike Trout. So this is another play that it's going to be a batter play. I like pitcher plays over batter plays for the most part, but I like plays like this too. So we're taking Mike Trout over 0.5 hits. So let's switch this to the over. So he's cashed 4 of his last 10. Obviously, that doesn't look good. If you look at him on the 2024 season, he cashed it 19 of 29 games. So 66% of his games he got a hit. Now, they are playing against the White Sox tonight. He's playing against Jonathan Cannon. So playing against Cannon, Cannon is not that good of a pitcher. So that's one thing you really have to look at is a right-handed pitcher versus right-handed batter. That's going to work in our favor anyway. But you have to look at matchups here. So for this in particular game, I like Mike Trout better because he's playing against a pitcher that's not that good. So he gives up 4.49 or 4.49 ERA, which is earned runs average. So 4.49 earned runs per 9 innings. He's not a high strikeout pitcher. He gets 6.6 strikeouts per 9 innings, so way under a strikeout per inning pitcher, and he doesn't walk a lot. So he gets a lot of pop outs. Majority of his outs are going to be some type of pop out. Obviously, he gets some Ks. He is going to walk some batters. But that being said, a lot of contact is going to be made on our man Joe Cannon. And Mike Trout can't put him out of the park like our man here tonight. He averaged 0.6 walks per game, so he doesn't get walked a lot. He averages 4 plate appearances, so he should get around 4 at-bats this game on average. Like the chances here, in my opinion. So we can look at him. His batting average is 365, and we're going to look at where the pitches are thrown and where Mike Trout takes his swing. So look at Joe Cannon. Majority of his pitches come to the bottom right-hand side here, which is outside of the strike zone. Here's our strike zone. It's going to be outside of it. It's going to be slightly in the ball. Slight ball. But looking at Mike Trout, that right there is not going to be a strong point. Now, if you get into the strike zone, the bottom right-hand side is where majority of Cannon's pitches are going to be. So one slight adjustment up, and a pitch right there, Mike Trout is red there. So Mike Trout gets hot there. He can hit these, and you got to take these charts with a grain of salt. And this is literally my first time ever talking with these charts in a video, so bear with me here. I am struggling slightly on how to word some of this stuff. Now, we can see where Mike Trout's hot zone is. It's going to be on the complete opposite side. That doesn't scare me at all. Mike Trout can make contact. He's going to make some contact today, and let's just hope he can get us at least a hit. If he hits a homer it does count as a hit. You don't have to worry about that. A double is a hit. As long as he gets on base, it is considered a hit as long as he made contact to get on base. If he gets walked, it's not a hit, obviously. But we just need him to hit the ball and get to first base, and we cash that line. So Mike Trout, pick number 2 for MLB, over 0.5 hits. I don't know what the payout is over here on Parlay Play. I locked these in on Sleeper myself, so 1.33x. So, yeah, kind of a lot of gobbles today. I ain't going to lie, but honestly, NBA's volatile right now before we know how it gets before playoffs. So, NBA's volatile right now. I like the plays I gave, but I am playing a little bit lighter and a little bit safer than I normally would. So, those are our 5 plays for today. We got Anthony Davis over 21.5 points, Quentin Grimes over 29.5 PRA, Banchero over 23.5 points, Joe Ryan over 4.5 strikeouts, and then Mike Trout over 0.5 hits. And we'll have plenty more in VIP if you guys want to join. Appreciate all the love and support from you guys. Hope you guys cash all your slips. I know I struggled a little bit in this video. I'm having a hard time getting my thoughts out, but it is what it is. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see y'all in tomorrow's video.